Major Nelson down here in Central Florida. We're here to take a look at Madden NFL 07. It's Community Day. What that means is that EA has invited some of the best community sites for Madden from across the internet to come here and play the game before anybody else. And here's what they had to say.
Rule number 1, don't press turbo when you're playing behind the line of scrimmage. It makes the defense faster. Are you just picking your teams?
Oh, I was just going through franchise, seeing what was so much new stuff.
Today, I mean, this is probably the biggest community event we've had in the history of Madden. MaddenNation.com, MaddenWars.com, MaddenMania.com, MaddenTips.com. I mean, they're all here. They're just going to spend all day playing the game and really getting a first-hand look at Madden so that they can kind of help us put the word out about all the revolutionary things in the 360. These sites collectively have really long arms and their reach is huge, so we're really excited to be a part of it.
Get the ball. Don't be lazy. This game is not for lazy players.
This year's Madden is 100% more polished. The game detail, the field degradation when you play in the mud, the field breaks up. The Hall of Fame, they've added some old school players, Tony Dorsett, guys like that made an impact on the game in the past. This year's game, people that really definitely love the game.
Do it again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't over-pursue him. If you see him running to the corner or running to the edge, stay in line with him. You know, once you get ahead of him, he can cut underneath you, or once you stay, too far behind him, he can turn the corner. So you want to stay in good relationship. That's the main thing we tell everybody is to make sure you're playing good fundamental defense. Use the straight, and don't be afraid to click on. Don't be lazy. You gotta play the game. Don't let the game play itself for you.
My favorite feature would obviously be pretty much anything on the Xbox 360. It looks fantastic, sounds fantastic, it runs smooth. It's a really, really solid game. The new Superstar feature is very interesting. It lets you have a career mode. You'll play as the player would, but you don't get to call the plays. You'll have to run the position as you played it. It's less of a mode where you'll just take over and happen to try to run up stats, and more of trying to experience the life from the player's eyes. And I think that's an interesting approach.
The new running feature,
Yep.
I haven't got a chance to use it, but I had it